defense. Owner's like, oh, hello. So they're going to have a little bit of a skirmish here, one-on-one. Which mid laner gets here first? Looks like they're here at the exact same time. And going to respect the Xin Zhao, looks like, or maybe not quite enough, as the chain's not going to predict as the flash comes late, and now Owner has to flash away, double flash in, as Kanavi desperate to kill that Xin Zhao, but he just cannot! And Delight follows, double kill given over to Faker at 3 minutes into the game.
But it doesn't look like they're necessarily even going to get that. The satchel's been changed.
Owner's going in, and there's really no recourse for this. The satchel does come out, but unfortunately that's going to leave Kanavi to the wolves, as in goes Faker, and does the burst down. I think they're just way too far ahead at this point. The chain's once again going to miss, but Faker will not be stopped. Does get denied the quadra, but does pick up the triple.
Contest and a TP.
Rich is very, very healthy. Hook is going to connect onto said Rich, as the rest of DRX are a little bit split in their decision-making. Faker trying to get in there, press divide, and he sweeps the floor with them. There's the steal we were talking about, and you do not take Baron in the face of T1.
I mean, that was Faker getting caught inside, so it always ends up being a positive for T1, right? He never dies without a reason.
Perhaps still have to get through this Rebel Baron power play on the side of T1, though. And they're taking plates on the inner turret. Pays, ooh, the max range, and that's going to be a lot of follow-up damage. As now, we do have the Pantheon coming in, trying to peel for him, and trying to get the angle there with Showmaker, but he doesn't quite have the charm, and Lucid, I think, will eventually have to pay the price with his GA. We do have Shu on the flank coming in, but Faker also there, trying to peel. Doran now just going to flash on everyone. Oh, the damage! Fast! Insane amounts of damage from this cannon. He's going to have to pay for it with his life, you would imagine. As there it is. Showmaker takes him down, but yeah, Faker and the rest of T1 just peeled off and kind of left Doran on purpose because they wanted to deal with Shu, who does flash. And they do have the follow-up as now Lucid comes in, picks up 1,100 gold. And looking for a bit more here. Keria, though, going to get out of the cage, and they still have Owner, they still have Faker. And it doesn't look like Showmaker alone is enough damage to deal with this front line and the tankiness of T1 from ahead. Triple kill for Faker. And Career, they're looking to bully him further.
0.5k gold advantage.
There may be a bit of a bell curve in terms of us having a game and then not having a game that may be occurring. We may be close to not having a game again, Atlas, just in the other direction.
Oh no, that's true. We need to stay in the sweet spot. Stay in the, okay, T1, make something happen here as Faker gets the flash down. The Ram comes through as well as Diablo's knocked up in the game. It's coming back. It's coming back. Well, Faker's going to be able to pick up that kill. Kellen is going down as well. And T1 move back towards the driver's seat.
Of LCK 2026, just was not able to make the global impact in this game.
Right,
minus the steal
here onto Doran. Looks like he's in a lot of trouble, so they at least get the shutdown onto him. But Faker wants a bit more as he is just tearing Kanavi apart. There's nothing they can do. Faker super low, saves with 1E, and a Dream will take him down, but the value's still there for T1.
Kanavi gonna take a huge hit. Now T1 in full control.
Oh, they're trying to go for something, but Zeka just gonna get blown up. He's just gone, and Guma's alone. Delight's like, please don't kill my 80 carry. But they will. And just like that, Homalive Esports, one splash in the pan in this game, and that was about it. And I think it's just done from here. It's only Zeus, and T1 will look to push mid.
To start killing you, he will certainly do so as Lucid tanks up that ulti from Pays. Keria round the back of the pit here isn't exactly all that valuable, but Showmaker is going to be able to find Doran. He goes to the skies, might just be able to take out this LeBlanc, but he's not going to be able to do so. Still, she does die. Emperor's Divide is not going to connect onto too much more than just Lucid, as now Pays could be in trouble. She looking to try and find it, but he blast codes to get himself out, and now Faker against the world. He goes golden and gives Owner the space to go ballistic. Flashes to the side, denies Shiu, and there is the GOAT. Ladies and gentlemen, locking down the ace and securing the third game of the series.
Map turret, and in fact they will not, I don't think.
Well, they're going to look for it here. There's the shockwave. The arrow, though, to interrupt. And Faker will just sweep them away. Flashes out of the way of Willa there as well. And Owner from the sky will execute his opposite number. Oh, God. The T1 outplay under the turret. Ganking Faker has always been a mistake in a side lane. Sole point for both teams. Drake up again in 35 seconds. Great Wall is going to connect as Teddy gets stunned up, hit by a train, and taken down to the... Oh, never mind! The GA doesn't actually pop just yet. He stands his ground. The bullet time is going to get interrupted, but he takes out Owner in the meantime as another GA comes on through. Romer is just dead as Teddy's taken down, and T1, I think they may have done it. It's a double kill for Doran somehow. The ace comes in, and T1, they'll win a clean 2-0, ladies and gentlemen, to take the line from KT. As T1 set up in the mid lane, Light Binding goes wide as B&K moving over towards the freshly spawned Baron. Daystar flashes in, they get on top of Paze! Can they blow him up? They take him down to the GA, but there goes the Akali first off! And there's the Cassante going down as well. Paze might actually die as Raptor, he's able to pick up that kill, but Faker is still standing, and we mentioned how much damage he can do. Kellen and Raptor by themselves cannot do enough, and T1 are now closing in on the base!
That's a thing, even though Faker struggled in this game, he's so fed now, he is a second carry, and Paze buys enough time with the GA, with the summoners. Faker comes up to clean up, the Neferi owner is looking for that Lulu.
There
and
it
with
is.
that, even still down in kills, but T1 will find their second 2-0 of the weekend.
And this time was not the same as game number 1, but still another 2-0 here for T1.
He's so low.
Yeah, he's at half health.
Faker got the solo
also get
kill.
some additional levels as we'll see what happens here.
Reading for the cannon.
top tower together, bro.
And he misses the ultimate. This is why Akali's so good in this matchup, because his
Trouble. As Zerkin's gonna land on him, and Faker takes him out. Once again, we're being treated to Faker's Akali. As he's kind of just walking behind enemy lines, he gets his Shroud back, and he waits for the slam, goes back in, Taeyeon super low. Faker wants that kill, and he does get it. And he will have to pay for it, but that just means the rest of T1 is here to clean up the kills. Nongsim once again over-indexing into the 1 kill. And it's not going to work out for them as Scout, no dash, and is in a lot of trouble as a stun does land. The root is there as well, and Doran picks up the kill. Charge into a wall and try to get over to his team. There's a flash out of him, but the chase is on from T1. Not going to over chase into the Scion though, but here come the curtains. Sponge going to be slowed up, has to flag drag away, takes a huge amount of damages now. Faker thinking about it, goes in for the execution. Sponge, or rather Scout, meanwhile, just dies himself as he got rooted up by
Faker does have a bit of a health advantage here.
Yeah, a bit of boldness there from Zeka to just straight up die.
I guess he just thought Faker didn't have enough mana to do that, but he did.
Yeah, I don't know.
And he's going to close the curtains.
Yeah,
and say, I've had enough of this. And now baiting him in. Oh, that binding. Excellent stuff from Keria. Just able to get it through the minions, essentially. As now 1 more E will get the job done here from Faker. As a lot of help from Keria to set up the GOAT. E to subjugate as well. Doing a little bit of damage, but you can see now Keria kind of going south. They're definitely having fun with this one. Casting goes over the wall just to basically die. Will survive for now. Getting extremely low, but Pace with the Q is just going to take him out. Romer not able to land the Incinerate stun, unfortunately for him, and tons of flashes just being thrown away back and forth as Faker baits him with the egg and says, come on guys, you know you want this egg. And, well, they will get the egg, but only the egg, not his life, as Doran will survive here as well. More pillars, more walls, more running through storms, as Teddy is like, there's nowhere for me to go. As now Namgoon goes up into the air, and he's also going to be taken out by the Electrocute. Double kill here for Faker. It is chaotic. It is very fun to do, such as try to gank a flashless Ziggs. This time the satchel not going to work, but we do have a lot of support here for Romer as in comes the Pike and the Nocturne, looking for the punish here onto Owner, and they absolutely pick up that kill.
This feels like a scrim in the vibes. Not to say they're not taking it seriously, but just the aggression.
Oh, the arrow is beautiful, and Teddy doesn't have the rebuttal available. Owner is going so deep for this. They're walking over all of the mines. Like, do they even care at this point? As the sweep comes through, it is Doran and Faker together at last in the base as they take down Casting, and that should just be the end of the game because they're all dead.
Yeah. Well, flanking teleports come through from Doran here, as we also have the Cassante making his way in. Dudu right into that front line, as that is going to be the secure on the Rift Herald. Owner gets that Crescent Guard out, as now Doctom's in trouble. Doran just dives on top of him like dead once again, as Doctom uses the Mega Cone in order to get himself to relative safety, but Faker is able to get over the wall and knock him down. The Dusante trying to cut up Paze, but he gets knocked up and taken out as Faker grabs the double. Now on a killing spree here in this happy birthday game for Faker. And Closer doing the best that he can as the flash still gets him hit by the arrow, and the charm is going to come on in. Faker might be able to get another one as another Fate Sealed has to be used defensively. He had, so Shelly is just going to wander down this mid lane. And we're setting up a siege with a Sivir, and it's working. As they do pilot Shelly forward, that is going to be Ona going a little deep, but there's Carrier finding the Pop Blossom into the Shockwave, and it eliminates everyone. Pushik trying to get something done. Dudu there as well, but Closer is likely to die. Faker with a big old shield keeping himself alive, and Dudu is going to die as a result. They're going to break the base at 18.5 minutes. Oh my goodness, just give Carrier the palms.
Chemtech Soul as we're flashing right onto Smash. The follow-up is there from the side of Carrier, but where's the damage? As finally a bit comes out from the side of Faker, and Lucid takes an E to the back. As Doran gets in front of that, and also there's the Anivia wall, so she was like, man, why am I playing Scion? The public execution does come in, as Shiu is taking a beating, but that is just a Scion. Showmaker trying to make a big difference here, but he's kind of all alone in terms of damage, and he just explodes in under a second. And the damage out of Pays right now is insane. Gonna pick up another one. The zombie Scion can do all he wants.
So at least he survives. But now another cooldown is going to be missing. Okay, we're going between the worlds here. Is Vikla doing a fair bit of damage? Crescent Guard comes in, and that's the power slam from the Cataclysm. Faker going in, though, looking for that perfect execution. He'll find it. And looking to now escape from Vikla. The flash forward, though, from this Aurora. And Faker should be going down. Never mind, just one more auto would do it, as Vikla does have red buff, but Faker still walking towards that top side of the map, and the Q is going to miss. Faker able to backflip over the wall, and he will escape.
To see turrets get worn off the map. Faker, once again, wants to find an angle, but he's maybe getting baited. He reacts well. However...
Well, he does go in. Vikla is going to head into stealth here, as there is the perfect execution. Finds the 5-point strike, and that is going to be a 1-for-1. Faker will be taken out by Raptor, though, and Ona is not quite able to save his mid laner. So
involved in that team fight, which is why he had the equalizer to clear the said wave. But the next wave is coming, and they're on it.
Yep. Flash taunt come on through there, as Clear will look to try and escape here. Faker with the perfect execution, though, and one more 5-point strike will be able to do it. Takes down the Rumble. And you mentioned he hadn't really participated. He was 0-0-0.
Train coming on through here. Scout takes so much damage from Doran. That was half of his health bar from an ult. What the heck? As Carrier tries to go for the extension there, Scout's health bar is not looking long for the world, as Faker is doing so much damage. Realm Warp comes in, that's going to zone Diablo away from his base. And now Ona looks to try and take down this Ezreal. It looks like T1 are going to be focused on this turret for the moment, as somehow a siege minion got in behind the inhibitor thanks to the Realm Warp. That's very, very cute. But with Baron, I mean, this might just be the end of the game. Scout and Sponge still dead for a little while longer. The rest of Nongshim going to have to find something to get rid of T1 from their Nexus turrets. As Doran tanking up 2 of them, I don't know about that one, as now Diablo is in the fountain, and Pays doesn't care, takes down Pleta first, and is now looking to turn the damage. King is his next target. Sponge is not flag and dragging in any successful way right now, as Doran suicides onto the fountain, and T1 will take down the first Nexus of the series. Just, you know, don't get too far ahead. Give us a game. As there's a backflip from Faker. Arcane Storm does go down, and the flash comes on through. Faker finds the solo against Scout in this mid lane, and Wolf, I think maybe the pendulum has just swung back, much like our opening video. As Sponge trying to find Faker here. The Cyclone going to try and interrupt him, though, as there is the backflip, and Faker will be able to help Ona grab the kill. He might be able to win this Smite War, though, as teleport in from Kingen looks to make his way down. Doran comes on forward. Scout looking for an angle there as well, but Faker just goes into the back line. Not sure about this one, as he is taking so much damage. Surviving for the moment, though, as finally the kill does come through. The Dragon is secured by T1, but both of the solo laners are now dead. Carrier limping away from this one, as there is the man drop from Sponge to get the flash on forward to kill the Melio.
Notably, the tidal wave is going to be down here.
Oh, Diablo. My God, the damage from that Phosphorus Bomb was just gigantic. The Culling goes in. Diablo right in that front line as Doran looking to try and cut him up. They do take down the Corki. There goes the Victor. The damage is just missing outside of King, and whose equalizer does come on down. At least he gets rid of the Cassante. The now Faker looking for even more. And T1, they've got Baron on the mind.
He's been doing a pretty good job of that. Ruler also going cleanse.
One wall could kill Chovy here as the stun comes in, and there's the Sonic Wave. One stun into Owners, not going to stop the Lee Sin, and First Blood set up very nicely in mid lane.
Fruitless for Gen G.
Yep. The root comes down, and now Ruler, he's just going to die! Gets caught by Faker in his own jungle. Faker's jungle, that is now the ult away here from Keen, and Gen G just trying to get away. Canyon maybe going to find him. Both these junglers, as you mentioned, the keys of this one, as that wall is going to deny. Faker's been so good with his walls in this game. As now the jungler's looking to collapse. Canyon's got an angle on that backline. Pays in a bit of trouble, but the kick is there. But now the Elder in position for maybe the swipe to go, and it goes to Owner again. As he's able to steal it, this guy will not be stopped. As Keen, nearly unkillable, but eventually he will fall to the Elder Burn. As now the flash wall comes in. Chovy, though, looking to turn it on the Faker, but it's only the egg that he gets. And Pay's still alive. They're looking to take him down, but they will not be successful. Ruler, still alive, still has a full health bar, and still looking for more. Pay's still 14k. Now they're below with the rest of the team. Owner still on the flank. He's not actually in the pit just yet, but on vision here is Willer. Doesn't have his Q, and he's just isolated. Has to flash away. Equalizer, pretty big though on that back line. Most of the damage though is only going to hit Carrier, and so that's going to be the flash away from Rich as well. Willer not able to get into the pit as Doran is going very deep, trying to force this fight to continue, and he will be able to do exactly that as he does go down. But now actually a bit of damage going over to Lazyfield, going to pick up two, but straight into the arms of Faker. And Owner, as I said before, very fed and very much ready to party if you would like to. As they're looking for you, Cal. The stun comes through and setting up Faker very nicely. One more wall will get it done into the E. And Faker and Owner get it done together.
Lazyfield, but this is not a stable position for Kiwo.
Yeah, they're going to TP in Rich and look for the turn to come in, but a big shockwave going to put them at bay, and double kill for Pays as Doran knocks it down with a kill onto the Xin Zhao, and immediately QMTRX, they go face-to-face with a bit of wombo combo. They find themselves on the bad side of that one as Ingo's Carrier going to miss kind of everything. But that is okay as Rich is being baited into the fight, and eventually will go down to Faker, who picks up the 4th kill for T1 in the fight.
Right now, though, T1 looking for Dragon. They have a numbers advantage on the map, so I'm not sure what's going to do too much to go.
Whoa, that's a flash in from Faker. He just wants to take down Lucy and he'll kill him. Okay.
Just catches him out. The W from Lucid was on cooldown, was trying to get up to the wall, I think, to flash over it. But Faker just sees a win. I feel like securing the Herald is a big win. We've seen so many times the Combat Herald coming clutch. Oh, yeah. No.
Oh, Faker going hyper-aggressive onto Showmaker. He misses the Petrifying Gaze, and it's the 5-point strike from Faker to take down the Casio. And he took like 3 turret shots in that exchange as well. To go wide there, so Pays going to be spared a fair bit of the damage. As I've seen this one before, Faker just throws the ulti backwards and doesn't land any of the buttons. And he has a bit of a giggle on the player cam there as he just gets entirely outplayed. And does have that sweep at a spot out the Crocodile as the Elder has been started. Top lane battle happening below the potential fight as Smash taking a bit of damage there, and there's the Keeper's verdict. It does get rid of most of them, and now the Elder is going to be the target here for T1. Public Execution comes down, but it's onto the Crocodile. Doran just trying to keep them busy as Lucid gets into the back of the pit. Can this 50-50 be won by D+? He seeks an assist, he flashes back, but it's Oda that locks down the objective. Shu's going to be eaten by a dragon, and T1 are going to look to chase them down. Faker gets into that back line, and you best believe no one on DK is surviving this. Huge plays by Ona there. Ult away, 2 members of D+.
Doesn't mean that T1 will automatically lose this game, so I am curious to see. This time, 3rd time's the charm. The arrow is going to hit, and BDD. Oh, he's actually able to get away just barely. The kick, though, gets Faker. No, cuz.
Oh, Doran could be in. Or is he in?
He's just going to go. He's just going to go. And look at this. I mean, he has Elder buff. Perfect's just trying to run away. Gets a shield, and in comes Faker. Finishes him off. And Doran's like, what are you doing? I have Elder buff, my guy. And that's going to be a double kill now for Faker, who immediately responds, gets over to Doran, helps out. And they say, okay, let's go. Play Carrier! Unbelievable angle! He catches 4 in the team fight, and the game just ends. It's just over. Aiming is dead. They all group up for the Seraphine. Something.
I mean, you know what? I was unfamiliar with your late join of the team fight, Clear.
Owner could have just taken the magical journey. They didn't have to fight that at all. As now, Carry is going to set up another nice play here on Avikla, who really is not enjoying the Bard in this game.
The right move. They're going to try here, though.
Paranoia. I mean, Faker's very behind enemy lines, but they know where they're going, and they find Taeyun just somehow bending the rules to get the Ezreal. Although we'll see how this fight is going to go as it's very broken up. Kellen's getting low, but Raptor is able to get that kill onto the Jhin. As now Doran all by himself, essentially, trying to burn down Raptor over the wall, but Keria, this time he will try to peel for the team. And with Faker alive and the walls available.
This game is as close as it gets, really, at this point. It's pretty insane.
Not sure about this one, Raptor. Just trying to get in onto that rotund hitbox, and he will find out that it is not working as well for him as it does for Nautilus. As now, Keria trying to get in there with the flash, going to get the slow at least, and now Taeyun gets locked up. And that might be the end of this one. T1, once again, just kind of bend the rules and